Hey guys, this is Rod and Dolls. I'm Rod and welcome to my channel. On today's video, I'm introducing you to my 1969 Nurse Julia. There she is, and as an introduction to her, we will take her to Rod Doll Spa for a gentle face and body scrub, then to Rod Doll Salon for a gentle shampoo and a conditioning treatment, and then I will show you how I styled her hair. Then to Rod Doll Studio where I will show you how I made her nurse hat. Then I will replace a button on her nurse jacket. Then back here at wardrobe so we can put on her uniform so she can go to work. Let's go! Welcome to Rod Doll Spa and say hello to my Julia. She is in great condition, but we will still do my standard face and body scrub on her. Let's fill this Barbie bathtub with hot tap water. We will need liquid dish soap, microfiber cloth, and a small toothbrush. Julia debuted in 1969. She came in two versions, number 1127 Twist and Turn Julia and number 1128 Talking Julia. She was made from the Christie head mold. She shared Barbie's wardrobe but did have 4 outfits of her own and a Sears exclusive gift set, Simply Wow number 1594, released in 1969. Julia was based on Diahann Carroll's character from the TV show Julia, who played a TV nurse and a single widowed mother. The show ran from September 1968 to March 1971. The first Julia doll in 1969, number 1127, came as a twist and turn doll with 2-piece nurse uniform. In 1970, it was changed to a 1-piece uniform. Julia had dark brown to black hair, but many are found with reddish brown to red hair color due to oxidation through the years. There, her face and body are now squeaky clean. Let's go to the salon. Welcome to Rod Doll Salon. Her hair is in perfect shape and it has oxidized into this beautiful cherry red. We are gonna give her a gentle shampoo, then a conditioning treatment. We will need a medium Barbie brush, a small Barbie brush, a small toothbrush, a metal tail comb, this guy, a glass of hot tap water, and liquid laundry soap. Swish swish. Now we're gonna dunk her head in the water and give her a gentle head scrub. Now I'm gonna rinse her out off camera. We will need fresh hot tap water, liquid fabric softener, and we will use that as her conditioning treatment. Swish swish. Now we will use the fabric softener solution as her conditioning treatment. Swish, swish. We don't need to rinse out the fabric softener. And I have towel dried her off camera. Starting at the nape, combing her hair gently, and making sure that you are combing her hair to the direction that they are supposed to go. Talking Julia number 1128 also debuted in 1969. She talked in Diane Carroll's voice. She came in a gold and silver one-piece jumpsuit, gold glitter open-toe heels with the same short straight hair. By 1971, Talking Julia's hair changed to a fuller hairstyle, and she had a little darker skin tone. Everything else remained the same. Julia's markings are as followed. Twist and Turn Julia, 1966, Mattel, Inc., US, Patent, US, Pat, Penned, Made in Japan. Talking Julia, 1967, Mattel, Inc., US, Foreign Hats, Penned, Mexico. Changed to Hong Kong, late 1970. There, her hair is now shiny, sleek, and beautiful. And we're done. Nope, just kidding. So it is now the next day, and this is what her hair looks like fully dried. It is shiny and beautiful. I do like the bangs and the sides here, but I'm not a fan of the nape area poofing out like this, so I like it to go in like that. So I'm going to be using my hairspray and paintbrush technique to sleek her hair down. I have used this technique on my Fashion Queen wigs, on my blonde midge, and my brunette ponytail number 5 Barbie. We will need hairspray, a small plastic container, and we're going to spray the hairspray in it and collect the liquid. And a paintbrush as well. Let's wet her hair again and make sure it's sleek and smooth before we paint on the hairspray liquid. Julia had 4 outfits of her own, all released from 1969 to 1970. Leather Weather number 1751, Burr Fur number 1752, Candlelight Capers number 1753, and Pink Fantasy number 1754. Simply Wow gift set was a 1969 Sears exclusive, and it included a Talking Julia and the Simply Wow ensemble. In 2009, Julia had a reproduction doll as part of the Barbie 50th anniversary celebration. Now that I'm happy with her hair, I'm now gonna use the paintbrush and the hairspray liquid, starting at the nape, working my way up slowly. Using the paintbrush handle to smooth the hair down works really well. Now working up to the back of her head, making sure everything is smooth and sleek, and using the handle of the brush works really well. Now to the side of her hair. Now to the other side, and making sure they're balanced. I want her bangs to stay fluffy, so I'm not going to put too much on them. And also her part. And now for the final touches. She's so beautiful. There. Her hair is now sleek, shiny, and smooth, and will stay like this even when it dries. Let's go to the studio. Welcome to Raw Doll Studio. So I'm gonna be showing you how I made my Julia's hat. I found this nurse hat pattern online, and I will leave the link down below. This is the front, this is the back, and these are the sides. And this part right here is where the top of her head is. So I measure a 1 inch right there, because when I measure Julia's head, hi Julia, you're so beautiful. So it is 1 inch right here in the back of her head. Thank you, Julia. See you later. Bye. This line right here is where the front is, and that folds up. And this line right here is where the top is, and that folds down. I'm going to be using this felt fabric, and you can use whatever material you want to use. Just make sure it has structure. I'm going to pin the pattern onto the felt fabric so it's easier for me to cut it out. And 3 pins should do the work. Now just cut away. There, now that everything is perfectly cut, we can take the pins out. Now for the black trim right here, I use the edge of the pattern, and I use this black felt fabric, measuring 1/4 of an inch for the trim. But since I have this version already, I'm gonna make the red cross version. So I made a pattern of this tiny little cross, and we're gonna use this red felt fabric. And we're gonna pin it in place to secure it. Now cut and take your time. There. Aw, it's so cute. Perfect. Now, we're gonna be putting on the creases following these lines. Just carefully place the ruler where it should be, then fold it up, and using this scissor handle or any kind of hard surface to press the crease on. Just like that there. So this part here, it goes up, but this part here, it goes down. So I'm gonna flip this guy and using the same ruler and the same hard surface like the handle of a scissor to press the crease on. There, now the creases are permanently in place. Now I'm going to be sewing the hat together, following the same pattern as I did with the other hat. So folding these two sides towards the back side. Just like that there. And the front will fold up. I'm just going to use a pin to keep that in place and fold up the front area here. See where that crease came up? Perfect. Now that I'm happy with the shape of the hat, I'm going to do a quick sew with this needle and thread. Now that it's sewn in place, just do a little tweaking and shaping the hat to make it perfect. There, twinsies. Now that I have the hat put together, I am noticing that the cross that I made is a little too big. So I'm gonna trim it down a little bit. There we go. That's better. Let's go. I'm going to be using this Mod Podge glue to glue the cross on the hat. Right here, I'm just trying to make sure I find the center first. That looks about right. Now I'm just using a paintbrush to brush on the glue. I'm going to use this hair clip to make sure the cross stays in place until the glue dries. Now we're gonna work on Julia's nurse jacket. It is in amazing condition. It says Julia 1968 Mattel Inc. Japan. Right here in the front, there's supposed to be 4 buttons, but one is missing. There's also all these button details on the sleeves here. I have these white Barbie buttons here that are very similar to the original. The original buttons are just a little bit yellowed, but other than that, you can't tell the difference. Right here, I'm just checking where I'm going to place the button. And I'm going to put it right here. So we're going to put it from behind. And I'm just checking if it looks good, and it looks good. For the first stitch, I'm going to do a lock stitch first, which means I'm going to knot the thread so it won't pull out. Now we're going to go back to the front and grab the button. Grab. Oh, that's hard to grab. There you go. And make sure you have the good side of the button there, and just put it through the needle. Now we're going to go back to the other hole from the front to the back, and I'm going to repeat this about 2 more times to make sure it's secure. Now I'm going to do a lock stitch again to make sure that the button will never come out. There we go, like brand new. We have 4 buttons again, and I can't even tell which is the new one. Now let's check on Julia's nurse hat. And it's dry. Look how beautiful that is. Let's try it on Julia. And it's perfect. There she is with her Red Cross hat. Now let's go back to wardrobe. Welcome back. Now let's take a closer look. And there she is. And her hair stayed exactly as we did it in the salon. There she is. She's so beautiful. All right, so we're gonna get her ready for work. So she's got her skirt there and her blazer or jacket. And we have her white shoes. And of course, the hats that I made in the studio. And the stripe version right there. All right, let's get her ready. Let's get her undressed. There she is. And before I put on her clothes, I'm going to be putting on these panties on her. There we go. So we're going to start with her skirt. So this is her skirt. And the elastic is a little bit stretched out here, but it does still stay on her. So let's get that on her. There we go. So as I said, her elastic is loose right here, but it does still stay on her hip, so it's good. And then we're gonna put on her blazer. And there is her blazer, and we replace one of the buttons, which is this guy right there. Let's get that on her. And there it is. And there are 3 hook and eyes, keeping them together. 1, 2, 3. Let's get that on there. Just turn her towards me here. There we go. And I'm going to replace her stand. I'm going to give her a saddle stand here. There she goes. Oh, she looks so good. And then her shoes. We've got these white pilgrim shoes. And then, so originally Julia did not have pierced ears, but the original owner that I purchased her from, she did mention that she pierced her ear when she was younger. She just doesn't remember when, but that's why she's got pierced ears there. So, and I'm actually very happy that she does have pierced ears. She looks so good. We're going to be replacing her earrings. So I'm going to give her a pair of my pearl earrings there. And we're going to try on her hats. So this is the first hat that I made. It's the one with the stripe. And her original hat did look like this with the black trim stripe there. We'll try that on her. There she is. There is her hat with a black trim. And we're going to try on the one with the red cross. Just this one right here. There she goes. So this one is the Red Cross nurse hat. Looks so good on her. There is my nurse Julia. She's now ready to go to work. Thank you guys for watching as I introduced you to my 1969 nurse Julia. If you want to see more of my dolls, follow me on Instagram at Raw Dolls. Love, share, and subscribe. Happy Valentine's and stay beautiful. Bye.